Let's try that again.
Hi guys.
Welcome back to another episode of We Perceive as We Are. And I am Lulama.
And I am Chokozile.
I
Please
fully
don't call me
blinked
that.
instead of winking. Reason?
I am Chokozile, but don't call me that. I'm not in trouble.
She's
I go by Zile.
So, okay, they know this by now, but in this episode, we're going to be talking about the assumptions of love. And in that, we will get into things, man. We might ramble a bit because it's just
me and her.
Guys, we speak our own language.
When it's me and Lulu, it's like y'all are or we are talking to each other, so it's like a sister conversation. So we can go weird. Right now we're in a thing of time, but we'll stay in topic.
Exactly.
Okay, so to start us off, my question is, at what age did you have your first crush?
12. But then it wasn't a crush, it was an obsession.
What do you mean an obsession?
I mean, I didn't have any actual attachment to this person. I had an attachment to what this person gave me. But in the same way, I guess that's one and the same thing.
No. Do you believe crushes equals like?
Yo, no. Can I just reiterate that question? Do you need to like somebody before you love them and vice versa?
You don't need to like someone before you love them. I don't believe that.
You know, and I've asked this question and I kind of feel like it's a bit the silver lining, and I feel like the perspective on it is it can go anywhere.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, you say you don't need to like somebody
to love them.
To love them. No, not to love them. Before you love them.
No.
Like, do you think there's like a step? Do you think like there's a certain thing in order to achieve that title or that thing, which is LOVE?
I feel like it depends on the kind of love. Like
how many different types of love? Or how many could you describe right now?
Familial love, right? That's like that's like love I share with you, love I share with my sisters, my other sisters, love I share with my mom, my dad, you know. Mom and dad, parental love is different from familial love.
But then your parents are your family.
But I feel like it's different structures. I feel like it's different structures. But then there's romantic love.
Yeah.
Then there's sexual love. Romantic and sexual love, not the same for me. There are two different categories. You can, like, it's passionate love. You can be romantically attracted.
Lust and love, two different things.
Exactly.
Okay.
You think they are? They are. I myself know I have lusted towards people, and then when I achieved it, I didn't want it. I actually didn't like them, or I didn't like the thing.
I think the thing is what I've always said, or when it comes to love, it's like a relationship. Sorry if I'm looking away. Like, love and relationships sort of thing is the chase. Like, it's the idea of it that we like, not the actual reality.
Nah, but that's the thing.
So where does love exist in that exactly?
In what? In the chase?
Yeah, in the reality, or like in your idea of it. Not the reality of it, but your reality is the idea of it at the same time. It's a mutual thing.
Love
as humans, I feel like we just mutually agree on things.
Love exists in any shape or form you want it to exist. That's one personal thing I wanted.
Flexible. I feel like love is in the same kind of category as time.
Does love transcend time and space? Do you think that love can transcend time and space?
That's if it can exist in time and space.
But
then we are in time and space, therefore it does exist there. But maybe it is in like an external way, like let's say aliens and stuff, or in like another place that isn't Earth, and how we perceive things as humans. Would love be as deep as would it be as the motivation in life? No. Because love isn't just in relationship, not in all. Love is dedication to something in some way.
Exactly, but it's already been proven that love is not only maybe the emotion part of love, but the whole.
This would be a bit better lighting.
Okay, sorry. Maybe not the emotion love, but the whole exchange.
But then love is like this type of give and pull situation.
What do you mean?
Isn't love this in some way?
Like give and take.
Yeah, it's some sort of
so therefore it's already been proven. Like in nature, love is everywhere. the grass, water, rain, cloud.
Yeah, plants
that
love
system.
the soil. The soil loves
system.
water. The water loves
because
the plant.
they all kind of like depend
you know that
on
order
each
is,
other.
but you know where I'm trying to go. Yeah, I think everything could be, everything connects to everything, but at the same time everything contradicts with everything in order to work together, because you can't be the same thing yet separate.
I have this question. What happens when the kind of love that you want, or the kind of love that you dream of and stuff like that,
working,
conflicts with your morals in some shape, way, or
the
form?
type of love that you want?
Yeah, like the
But
type
then
of love that you lust for, or that you pray for.
Love is an emotion. It's a feeling, it's an action, it's emotion.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So
emotion in motion.
Emotion in motion. I'm gonna quote that. So I mean, yeah, because you can only feel your emotions in motion in some way, because that motion is creating that emotion in the first place.
Guys, if you're sitting still.
Yeah, but then okay, that kind of goes into like, okay, where we were with the dating, young and stuff. Like, do you have to have that motion of liking them, that start, that ignition, that to let the car go?
No,
first?
like, can you get into a relationship without actually liking the person in that way?
You can, because a relationship is a title.
Okay, then what does the title stand for?
That is perspective.
Okay, for you. For you. Talking to you. No, this is just
okay,
me.
Fine. A relationship to me is a mutual understanding. It's a mutual exchange of whatever that could be.
But no, what do you mean whatever that could be? Okay, paint me your ideal relationship. Let me ask you that.
But then, okay, in a, you said to me, not in like in a societal way.
Not in a societal way. To you.
A relationship,
yes,
it's where love's at, and where you can find a system which it operates smoothly in. Like, you see, love is emotion, love is emotion, so it can go freely, ne? So that love contained in some sort of orbit or some sort of situation that functions with each other, and also produces, I guess, what is important and what is wanted by the neutral party in some way.
I guess exactly,
Yeah.
right? Because one of another different type of love that I read up on was like pragma love, right? And it's like pragma love is that dedication love, that kind of love that, guys, I might not like you at the time, but I have this deep sense of commitment,
connection.
Exactly. Like, I feel like a lot of people in this current generation are trying to shoot for, like, you know, like book movie love, that instant love.
No. But then that also, sorry, not no, as in to cancel your statement. It's just that I think people confuse reality with fictional, like your imagination with this nation. You know, it's like,
and it also goes back to,
but being delusional is so easy.
It is easy, and guys, in this generation,
because it goes back into assumption. No. Because when most things you have to do in life is assumption. You assume, you could over assume at the same time.
Assumption and overthinking are almost
one
parallel.
In the same thing.
Not one in the same.
Okay, not one in the same, but then
for me, parallel.
Some sort of
balance. But my thought. The kind of love that people are chasing, as you said, I feel like people haven't kind of clicked how long it takes to build certain connections with certain people. No, but I guess it's also not about time, right? But it's not like that with everybody, right? Because I know me, I connect almost instantaneously with a lot of people.
I know me, I connect almost instantaneously. I like how that sounds. What you're saying.
Yeah, so like when I meet another person, if I connect with you guys,
yeah, I feel like that mutual, like we're here, like we're not like moving, we're like right here, we're locked in, man, we're locked in.
So a lot of people who want the situation, want it to go like foo, right? Guys,
but you're gonna get lost sometimes.
Yeah. And it's a process.
It depends. It depends, because we said love.
Yes.
As in Now you said these different sectors. There's familial, there's relationship, there's friendship.
For me, I'm talking
colleagueship, whatever it is.
For me, I'm talking a random person on the street. I feel like
okay, wait. Do you think you can love somebody that you don't know? Going back, I think you've said this question somewhere here, ne? But like I'm talking as you're saying on the street. Like I love you, man.
You can
because it is emotion in motion, so you could just, I guess, manifest it there because that's what it is. You said it is.
Okay, not to go hippie.
It doesn't need to be like
not to go.
I know you. I need to do something to do a certain limitation, a certain calculation, a certain equation has to be reached before you get to the calculation of love.
Not just that, but not to go hippie on you, ne? But if you love yourself, to a certain degree, you kind of love everything out there and like certain things about life, therefore loving other people, even people that you don't know, right? Because remember, there's different forms of love, therefore there's different ways of showing love. Picking up a piece of paper, you're taking care of your planet. That's a small form of love. Love is also about intention. It's not necessarily about the emotion itself. I personally don't believe. I want
to go somewhere. Love within manipulation. You know? And like, okay, no, because I gotta spit here.
Alright.
Yeah? Because love, you're saying it's emotion, so you could use that in a foil, to use it as fuel with something that has ill intention. But you still love this person. So can love exist within that ill intention, or once it's added to the calculation, it's kind of like,
I believe that love can
vinegar with carb, it's done.
It's not done. I just believe that it also situations like that don't just pop up overnight, right?
I need to angle so it doesn't glare.
Situations like that don't happen overnight, right? And when they do happen, it's because the person who's even doing that has certain issues, like the movie Everything.
Ooh, certain issues, girl.
No, it's true, because like the movie Everything, I saw like a short TikTok about
everything
it.
all at once.
No, Everything, the one.
About, okay, no.
You remember it about the girl who, from when her brother and her father died, her mother kept her in the house and said she had this rare disease and everything.
She can't breathe no more oxygen.
That she can't breathe no more oxygen and go outside and stuff like that. So this girl, for 18 years of her life, was in the house until there was this love story. Go watch the movie. It's a beautiful movie. Everything.
Absolutely recommend.
But guys, I can't forget the mother. The mother was afraid of losing the child after the tragic death of the father.
So it's selfish.
It is. Okay. It is.
Because she doesn't want to lose her child.
Yeah. And she does.
But then that is within love. Does that mean that love does not exist in that reality?
It doesn't.
Or in that notion?
No, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist in that reality. I feel like it just gets twisted up in the sense of how it's portrayed. Right? Because in certain people's minds, it's like, this is how it has to be. Like, for me, in certain relationships, we were speaking about it, me and Lulu, the other day, about how people pleasers don't really realize that
you have to be a bit closer to the camera.
How people pleasers don't really realize that even when they are sacrificing some things for themselves, even sometimes when they're helping others, they could be hurting them instead of helping them. Yeah. Because your help is not always necessary, and sometimes the things you sacrifice,
it could be adding to the problem instead of like subtracting from it.
You know, and instead of like the things that you decide to sacrifice might not seem like balance for that other person who's now asked for your help. You know, as much as it's your own choice and stuff like that.
Another question.
A person who cares for you, you know, but like, it's like, sometimes too much good can be bad.
Yeah, I feel like most things are about balance. Balance in this life is needed, people. It is needed. So, but okay, it kind of follows to my next question, which is, do you think that self-love needs to exist prior to love itself existing? Not love itself, but love for another person. Do you think it can be authentic, or it's just a reflection of what they want to be to themselves, and it's not actually to that person?
Can I give you...
Do you understand that question?
I do understand the question. Can I give you a backup question?
Yeah.
Who was the first person you loved? Who was the first person you loved?
Would it depend?
Huh?
Would it depend?
Yes. it would depend on how I phrase my answer. Yes.
The first person I loved, for me.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna ask me these deep questions? Deep.
The first person you consciously came to me and said, "Damn, I love you."
Without feeling that okay. But for me, it's like love outside a person that isn't like immediate. Because I feel like
no, but outside of, you said self-love, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying another human being. Who was that
as in
first
that
person?
doesn't matter, family.
Doesn't matter.
Who
was that person?
Okay, fine. Let me answer it in a way. Who did I first recognize that this is love?
Okay.
Nah, not the first person that everybody else didn't. It's just this
Yeah.
person. But the more that damn, this is what it is.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's your guys. We're dark now. We have to go closer. But yeah, I would say it's my grandfather.
Okay. When you recognize that love, had you recognized what self-love even was?
Yeah. I love myself from the beginning.
But you see, in your situation, I don't know how to answer the question.
No, but the thing is,
for me,
I was kind of forced to, because it started from obsession within myself, and it has like I have no choice but to love myself in order to exist in the outside world. That's what the conclusion that I got to in my head.
I don't want to go deep on that, but
that one is an hour-long conversation, because I feel like it also comes into self-recognition. Me, in order to identify it, I need to know it. In order for the brain to identify it and know fully what it is and to encapsulate it, it needs to recognize it within itself.
I catch that.
So that's my self-love. And from there, I'm like, how? Because I thought first I didn't love people. I thought I couldn't be capable of loving people.
Hi guys, welcome back
again. So where was I? I didn't know I could love people. I thought I was loveless. I thought I was incapable of making it, or feeling it, or expressing it.
Damn, just being thrown in right back into that. But then, what made you? Do you think you can feel it still? Are you still in that same thought process?
I feel like I can assume it. So where was I? Sorry, we have siblings. So where was I?
What made you feel? You said you can assume.
Oh, I can assume that I can, because I've gotten into this phase of my okay, this is light, is very bright compared to what we were dealing with earlier. Paparazzi. So
there's a glimmer on your glasses.
If I hold it at an angle,
you can't be looking at.
I can.
Okay.
So I've gotten to the point in my life where I've kind of assumed that you assume a reality. Like philosophy and shit, ne? When it comes to individualism, did I say that properly? Individualism. I said that with but it's fine. And just existing and what are we, why are we type of situation. And I feel like you assume most of these things, or I've tried to logically explain.
But you can't assume. But you can't assume something that you see.
But the thing is, love, is it what you see or is it what you feel? That's where I've been like confused, ne? Because then I've looked at it from like a logical point of view. That's how I normally. It's like it's a thing. People do it. People talk about it, ne? But the love, the undertone, the shit that you don't talk about.
But like
that.
But like, can you see?
If you
sadness?
know, you know.
But like, can you see sadness?
How?
How can you see sadness?
See it.
Yeah. As you say, love is. What's the difference?
What's somebody crying? This is a lot of work.
Okay, somebody crying, fine. That's love. That's sadness.
Angle.
Somebody crying.
Okay.
He looks snobby now. Somebody crying, yeah, sure, that's fine, right? That's sadness. But then somebody giving somebody a hug, is that not love? What does that portray?
It's a demonstration of love.
But is somebody crying not
fine?
A demonstration of sadness?
It is. So is that what it is, the demonstration? Because let me tell you something. Okay. Going back into what you further said was intention in love.
All right.
Right. Is that if I come up to hug you, yet I wish. Okay, now I'm gonna be talking with my body. I wish the vilest things on you. I'm cursing you basically. I have the most ill intention and I come and hug you. That is a demonstration of love. Am I loving you?
But if you've got an ill intention, by that point, the ill intention is not coming from a point of love.
Okay, fine, not ill intention. Let's say that love is a constant thing. It's not something like, you can hate and love somebody at the same time. That's another question I want to get into. Can you?
No. You can.
But like, okay,
But then what
I
kind
have
of
love
hate?
for this.
But what kind? It's also about certain degrees of how these things can work with each other, right? Because like salt, like water and oil, right? They're two opposites, and
But
sometimes
then they could mix within an emulsifier.
But sometimes they can balance on each other as well.
Okay, true.
So it's all about degrees. Like, I didn't like my mother for the longest of times.
We're getting into it. Yeah.
I didn't like my family. My entire extended family. My entire inner family during lockdown for like 3 months. Guys, I didn't like you. I didn't
facts.
like
I wanted to
you.
commit very vile things. As in,
Dude.
like, I was willing to go to jail the way these people were up to here.
And it's not...
But then I loved you. But I wasn't in that mindset of love at that time. So does that mean that I didn't have love?
3 months, guys.
Oh shit, you said that you didn't like us.
I genuinely didn't like you. Like, and it's not necessarily because of things you did, because it's not like your behaviors changed all that much, right? It's just that I was constantly
around
there,
it. I feel like, yes,
and it was my reactions to them.
We need space between these things.
We do.
Because it's not like you guys were brand new, you were acting another type of way. It's just I was getting that energy constantly. That was all I was feeding on.
And not just that, during lockdown, I was seeing parts of you I've never seen before because we didn't spend that much time together.
So I feel like I don't think, so you don't really need to know somebody to love them.
You don't really need to know somebody to love them.
You just need to have that connection with them.
Yeah, because like, guys, when I love you. I might not know what your surname is. I might forget your birthday.
No, but the thing is, wait. Before we get into something.
Okay.
I love you. This is I am in love with you.
I love you means you've got like a part in my heart, right?
Like, Chomi, I love you,
like,
babe.
No, like you're in my heart. Like you're in those important list of people. Like if the world was ending, you're in the list of people I would check up on. I'm in love with you. You're my island, in a sense, and I'm your island.
That's so sweet.
Like you're my person. Like, you know, Grey's Anatomy, you're my person. I can be in love with my best friend. I'm in love with my best friend. Tinzolo, I'm in love with that bitch.
Yeah, like, you know what? I love her.
Like that's our sister. That's that.
Let's love you. And yeah, she was on the episode about assumptions, so y'all should definitely check that out. Like, we love you, ne? Like, because like not even love, like I'm currently in love with her, like, and the thing is I fall in love with her every time I speak with her, and I feel like the essence of love
and my
is
love
there.
And my love for her.
But I have that moment with everybody though, and a bit where I'm like, dog, you know, when your heart, it kind of does that mean that you love that person in that moment for that split second? Let's say I love you today, I can change my mind tomorrow. Or is it like a locked in?
I feel like it depends on situation again. For me, I got love for people that are not in my life anymore.
Guys, but then can you just talk about boss? Go slow. The only good flavor is the barbecue. Just anybody, ne? I'm trying chicken because they didn't have the barbecue, but it's the best. Continue.
I apologize for this. But as I was saying that.
You said you apologize for this?
Yeah, dude, sorry. This bra strap is very uncomfortable, dude.
Oh.
But what was I saying?
You got love for people.
Yeah, I got love for people that ain't in my life no more, right?
Love you, fam, from a distance.
But from a distance, that don't mean that if you come back, you won't be welcomed with open arms. That don't mean that if you come back, I forgave the things you have. No. But once I say I love you, it means
forgiveness.
Okay.
In love.
But to a certain extent, it depends what it is. I'm human.
So, but you're gonna say you love this person, but I haven't forgiven you.
No, I'm human. I've forgiven you for doing the action. I haven't forgiven the intention behind the action.
You know what? That is so true. Because
like
my sister, you are felt, because it's the way that, you know what, it's not even the fact that you shot me. Let's just say there's a gun there. It's not even the fact that you shot me, or it's the fact that I'm bleeding or have a bullet wound or I'm gonna die maybe. It's the fact that when you know me,
the gun.
You picked up the gun, you looked at it, you scanned it, you thought about it, then you looked at me, you cocked that shit, pointed at my back, not even my face, and shot it.
And it's about
way, man.
And not just that, you didn't shoot it as an oops, it was you shot with intention to kill.
Like you know you centimeters from my heart.
No,
because you wanted to do it.
It's about intention.
It's the intention behind it.
I forgive
but
you.
At the same time, we assume attention.
No, but it's not about assuming intention as well. Nah. Sometimes when your reality is being perceived as it is, we've all got survival instincts. We've all got logic that can reason. 1 + 1 equal 2.
There's a mutual reality, as in you tried, and I got tested. Okay.
No, guys, as spiritual as we are, as different realities, as much as
everything.
No, but as well, you've gotta take accountability for your actions and your reactions
in this reality. No, even if you go into this whole podcast thing of like perspective, nah. And for me, I used to be a very problematic person. Nah.
Problematic? No, I don't want to say problematic. You want a problematic child.
Okay, what is it?
You were a misunderstood angry child.
So sweet. But yeah, anything would take me the fuck off. And I feel like, in perspective, I didn't care about anybody's but my own. Because I felt like, oh damn, that's some shadow work type of shit. Oh. But I didn't feel like anybody saw mine. So why should I give a damn about yours? I must give a damn? Do you give a damn? No.
No, I get that.
And I was like, that. You know what? Do me. I'll do me. You do you. With love. Guys, don't forget love is Valentine. Hey, Valentine is coming.
But a dangerous route.
But tomorrow. Actually, when you're watching this, it's today.
But a dangerous route about that kind of thing, right, is that even within that, I always saw everybody else's pain, right? I could see that you're hurting. I could see that you're hurting. I could see, and I could try and give you my support. But, homeboy, what if I don't even know how to give my support? I'm just gonna watch you. No, like
but
this.
The thing is, that is like most of the time.
But it's the same.
I see it for me. Ne? The problem is, I would see it. Ne? I would see it. I would like I said, I was problematic. And since I saw it, I'm like, what can I do with it?
But then the thing is, one thing that I've been raised with from forever, since I've ever thought to thinking. I don't want
since
to
you ever thought to thinking.
Yes, since I've ever thought to thinking. Yeah, exactly like that.
Exactly. Bob.
Dude, but if I cannot have it done onto me, I'm not gonna do it onto someone else.
Facts though. Facts. Okay, but maybe me.
That's something my mother instilled in me.
Same. We were raised in the same house.
From thought, dude.
No, but the thing is, me, I didn't care. No. When I said I didn't care.
Okay, but then why?
As in anything.
But you said you didn't care because you thought they didn't care.
And then that kind of tweaked, and I kind of went into a whole as in like there's nothing to care about. So I don't give a damn.
The thing is also that a lot of people...
I would do it so people can do it to me, and I could.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand. It's like thinking things. It's not
no, I get you. I would do it, ne? And to see if they could do it to me, to kind of feel if I gave a shit. Because at some point, I feel like you can't like not give a shit to this point. So I would do it, and they would. I'm like, ish, man, that doesn't hit me. Cry about it, and I'll continue until I'm like, I need, every time I would see things like sympathy and shit, I'm like, that sounds nice, that feels nice and warm. Let's see. So maybe if I heard somebody and they cry, I'll feel it. You understand? Maybe I'm admitting that I'm crazy.
No, but it's
also not. Going back into I need to see it, acknowledge it. Am I a robot?
No, I feel like
to identify
I feel like it's
manifest
also. I feel like it's also.
But I don't, because I'm also spiritual, so it doesn't make sense.
But it's also like, okay, do you not see these emotions within yourself to yourself? Does that mean that you do not see these emotions to yourself as well?
But then going back, no. But me to myself isn't to other people, and I don't live in the world with myself. So how?
That's the problem.
Yeah. So how I see, how I manifest, how I do anything within myself, I can never, as in ever, do it because that's not how it is.
Why?
Maybe I could say this is not my reality.
No, like, okay, I feel like this is on some conspiracy thing.
No, but like, guys, it kind of depends. I feel like I need to have like another person here to like explain myself too, because my overthinking ass is thinking y'all are having assumptions as in 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4. This is crazy.
No,
because
but
I would think the same thing.
No, but just
Maybe
I understand your words, Nate. The thing about it is that I'm an anxious person, and I'm an anxious person because for a good chunk of my life, a lot of the people.
This shit got me thinking.
I'm an anxious person, and for that, and one of the few reasons for that is because I, as the eldest child, a lot of the adults in my life, subconsciously and not knowingly, dumped on me, gave me directions like this is what you need to do, this is what you, and it pulled me in different directions, right?
So you don't know who you are and what you are and what you're doing.
Not necessarily. I'm figuring out who I am.
Okay.
I don't know who I am.
Sorry, maybe that was a bit loud.
I'm figuring out who I am, and I don't put blame on these adults anymore because they weren't quite aware they were doing
consciousness equals intention equals perspective equals forgiveness.
For me, I get that.
Yes, I get that.
So like, because I've looked and I can see like there's certain people like I know it wasn't your intention to do this, and
wait, but you know this, I know it wasn't your intention,
but it's what you did.
Yeah. Maybe like you know that shadow ego yin and yang of me is like I'm here. I wouldn't say healed because guys, we're continuing. It's ever gonna be there. But it's like, sure, fine. They didn't do it on like it wasn't intentional. But I'm guessing that because maybe they could be
no. But like it's something that my mom again taught me. Respect. If I have to assume that your intention was to hurt me, I have no respect for you. And no respect for the relationship that we've built.
True.
Because then I'm assuming that you're bad enough of a person to do that intentionally to me out of nowhere. Out of the blue. It's disrespectful. You're being disrespectful to me, and I'll be right in my right to be disrespectful to you if it was your intention to hurt me.
I get that.
You know? Like if you cut me by mistake with a knife and I'm bleeding, I might be dying. But it was your mistake. I'm gonna forgive you. I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be pissed. Like
because you have that respect. Like, you have that. Well, you've got that relationship. You've got that connection to the person to understand and assume to the point that they would not do that to me on purpose. A person's actions. But until to what point?
No, but a person.
Until.
But wait.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. And I'm not saying that like
something that
is like that though.
I know.
But I'm saying you have to look at it from all angles.
I catch that. Something that I came to the reality to very recently. Is that a person's actions does not make a person. Like what a person does, you can't always hold it up against the person, Shane.
As in no, because that is also lack of perspective. Because like guys, one thing, like you're gonna look at a leaf on a tree and say nah, this leaf is fucked up because it's got a hole in it. Meanwhile, it's a whole tree going on with a lot of other leaves and barks and.
But you find the leaf even has a hole because there's a caterpillar living on it. So you say it's fucked up, but the caterpillar.
It also goes back into lack of understanding and consideration.
Exactly.
That is all involved in love, man.
Dude,
love is so complicated.
And that's why that I wanted to make a point earlier on when I said the type of love that this generation is chasing. It's in that fast that they don't wanna take the time, guys, however long it is.
Dopamine hit.
Yes, it's
because
within
guys,
that.
It's not. It's work.
It's not always easy. It's not always fun. Guys.
Sometimes you can look at this person like, Nina, love you. That's crazy.
And not just that. It's not always fun. You're gonna look at this. You're gonna be bored of this person on some days. You're gonna look at this person and be like, I'm tired of you.
But it's like an ocean full of emotion that you cannot think about and that you cannot predict. That's the beauty of it. Guys, that is the mystic. That is the mystery.
Back to the
that is the magnet to what I feel could be like the lack of understanding, the continuation. Because if you didn't have anything to dig for, would you be really digging in the first place?
Like if you met someone on the first date and they dumped you, they gave you all the information they could ever know about themselves to you on that day, would you still want to go on a second date? Because what else would you have to learn?
But for me, how I look at things, people are ever changing. It's never
like exactly that. But
it's never ever
no,
like
but
that.
People don't see it that way.
But the thing is, I do understand why you say people don't see it that way, because it goes back into this generation. It's liking the idea of someone in one version of someone. The thing is, the first time you meet someone, that's the best impression you're gonna get. Like that is the most decorated. That is everything good coming out to light. In most cases, anxiety is real, but you know what I mean. It's up there. and then expect to hold that for the whole time through a whole person's living. You have to understand other people have lives and gag that they're going through.
Dude, there's more
if
to
you
it
have
than...
stuff, you've got cognitive thinking to be on some how another person also going through those emotions, and they can't read your mind at the same time.
And I feel like also navigating relationships in this day and age is so different, because we've got things as situationships, then we've got people who don't want to be honest about
how they feel,
then we've got people who are honest but then they don't want to put in the work. Like, you know, people who want that book love,
nonchalant people. I'm just saying.
No, but there's some nonchalant people who are willing. I've met a nonchalant person that in the point of conflict, they come out. They're willing to step out of that phase.
Is that like same thing, having your cake, wanting to have your cake and eat it?
You can't have
like
your cake and eat it.
Like, but then that's kind of like close to the same thing. Because
okay,
like,
how so?
You're gonna work for it only when you're starting to lose it. Like, so it's like kind of like, you know, when you want snacks, and for we've got siblings now. When you want snacks, you bought snacks like a week ago and you're going to the store, you are craving it at that moment. Né? Love, emotion in motion. You are craving it in that motion at that time. You take it. Then you're like, you come into the house. Like, can I have? No, I'm eating it. Like, I wanted to have it. Then you sit to the point where, nah, you're tired of it. And then someone comes and sparks interest. Then only it clicks in your mind that I have it. Then your want comes. Is that love or what is it?
Nah, that's greediness. That's like
lust.
That's issues.
Deadly sins. Or is that 7 deadly? It's 12.
I don't know, but that's
12
issues.
Something.
That's
There's
issues.
Numbers there.
That's with issues within. That's issues within. If it's like that, that's issues within. Because love is constant. Love is every day. Something that I've always learned.
So if that's not love, but we're saying love is a flexible thing, what makes it not love? What if it could be love?
Okay, but it's a version of love. Okay. Remember, healthy, unhealthy, things that benefit us, things that don't benefit us. That is not something that can change. That's not reality that can be shifted. There are certain things that are beneficial for us and certain things that are not beneficial for us, right? Just like there's certain love that is beneficial for us at certain points in time.
Because but also going back, it also too much changes. Of a good thing is a bad thing.
Exactly. You know, that's why within a relationship you can't always be in the honeymoon phase. You can't always be
you have to go through the hard arguments, all of that stuff.
Guys, I will never get into a relationship with you unless I've seen you angry. Angry at me, angry at someone else, and unless I've seen you pull up to the table and be like, nah, you've pissed me off. Unless I've seen you,
I need signs of accountability.
Dude, I need signs. I'll never be in a friendship
in order for there to be sustainability in this relationship.
I'll never be in a friendship with you if I've never seen any negative emotion from you in any shape.
That means I've only seen one side of you.
Exactly.
There's no balance in this
because
life.
Humans have multifaceted emotions
and minds,
and you're only ever showing me light.
One. No. What am I gonna see in the future?
Because even me as a person, fine, we meet for the first time. I'm not expecting to see, like, give me your secrets all at the same time. No. But I'm also, certain attributes to people shine out in their everyday lives, you know? Like, an honest person, if they bump you, they apologize. If they spilled your thing, you can pick up on an honest person from certain little knickknacks that they do, like little habits that they do, you know? You can point out an angry person, someone who gets ticked off easily.
But then that's only one side of that person. That's only one version of that person or reality, however you want to take it.
And therefore, that's why I want to come to the table and I'll sit with you and I'm willing to watch you through all these sides. And that's what determines whether I feel like you can enter my life or I feel like I'm equipped to enter your life. With love and with caring and with understanding with it all. Because I don't want friendships in my life where I don't like you.
Yeah, that's problematic for no reason. Guys, that's actually another episode.
Like,
get into the I feel like we put ourselves up to high standards when it comes to relationships and the thing called love, and that sometimes, yes, even though love is there, letting go is also necessary. I feel like pros and cons, they need to balance, guys. Life is so chaotic. You have to, after that, before, have peace within. You need to be the calm within the storm. You yourself need to be stable. So yeah, I feel like that'll be it for today's episode. Thank you for joining us if you've made it to the end. So yeah, that was Assumptions in Love.
But I feel like we definitely are gonna go
deeper into this conversation. And
because-
please, guys, please, if you want to join us, we are so open to guests. We've actually been looking. But yeah, we need more, y'all. We
Guys,
need communication.
if you want,
how many times we say communication is key, and these people are not communicating.
if you wanna
Seems
talk to us,
problematic to
if
me.
you wanna talk to us, DM us for our number. We're willing to
Yeah.
talk. We like talking.
DM
We like talking to other
proper
people.
intention, eh?
Yes, with good intentions, peace and love.
Peace and love.
But have a good Valentine's Day.
Yeah, and enjoy your month, enjoy your year, enjoy your destiny, and enjoy your time on this earth.
I hope you get some
coming
chocolates.
at an end very soon.
And for our audio listeners, we do apologize for the overlap talking. Sisters can be wild.
Yes, I'm so sorry. We've gotten to the point we can read each other's minds, kinda, but then we kind of intrude on our
each other's thoughts and sentences.
So yeah,
it's something.
It could be overstimulating to people who have that, because to me it really is. So yeah, guys, as you said, that'll be the end of that. So peace and love, and as you said, have a peaceful month and life. Heart, man.